So let me guess, when you woke up on this beautiful morning, you had absolutely no idea that a stranger on the internet would be telling you how to launch your stationery business with absolutely no inventory. But guess what? I'm that stranger and this is that video. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Shay and I can be found on most social media platforms at She's Basically. That's where I have a little fun, my little corner of the internet. But I'm also a stationery shop owner and I'm very passionate about getting organized, helping other people get organized, and also sharing gems for other aspiring or current stationery shop owners. One of the biggest questions that I get all the time, and I mean all the time, is how can I start with drop shipping? Drop shipping is a huge rabbit hole that you can go down. You can check out all the vendors, all the things, but I am here to completely simplify it for you, especially if you're just getting started. Your budget may be low, you may be testing out ideas, you may not know who your ideal customer is yet, or you have all those things together and you just don't want to have inventory on hand. It's a lot to store inventory, it's a lot to plan quantities, so sometimes you just want an option where it's stress-free, you can make your designs, your customers can get the product, and everyone is happy, and that's where Doxzoo comes in. Now, if you're new to my channel, you can go back and look at some of the older videos. I have a whole playlist for stationery shop owners and I have loved Doxzoo for years, okay? One of my most popular items is a Doxzoo printed item. One thing that you will find at Doxzoo that you will not find at a lot of other places, there are absolutely no minimums. Whether you need 100, or 1,000, they have you covered, and I will scream that from the rooftops. Especially as a new shop owner, it's very intimidating to deal with MOQs. MOQ is the big scary acronym, minimum order quantities. You may not be in a position to order 400, 500, 1,000 pieces. You may just need one for a sample, or you may just have a very small customer base and you just want to start out with a few products. So that's why I've always loved Doxzoo, and with the feature that I'm going to share with you today, it makes it even easier for you to get started with no inventory. Okay, so now that we know each other and we're no longer strangers, let's get right into it. This video is not going to have any fluff. Again, the vendor is Doxzoo. You see, you didn't have to wait 15 minutes into the video for me to give you the vendor. Okay, give me a little engagement. That's all I ask for, a little love down in the comments, and make sure you subscribe if you find this video helpful. But the vendor is Doxzoo and the feature is called Share and Sell. Share and Sell is a very simple feature that Doxzoo has directly on their website. You're gonna have your profile already set up, so it's so easy to take the things that you're already having printed and sending them to Share and Sell. So Share and Sell is a fulfillment service that Doxzoo offers where you set up your account, you upload your products, you set your preferences, and they provide you with a link to share with your customers that leads them to a checkout page for that product. The reason why this is so good is because it's really that simple. You don't have to do any coding. You don't have to set up any spectacular website. You can have that easy link, give it right to your customers. Hey, you guys, here's my newest planner design. Follow this link and you can check out. You also have control over your commissions. So everything that you're doing, you can see how much it costs. And from there, you can add whatever your markup is, what you would like to earn for profit off of that product. So not only is it simple to set up, but it's easy for you to list whatever your pricing is going to be that you would like your customer to see so that you can maintain your profit. On your seller profile, where the customer is going to follow the link to find the product, you are able to add your business name, your logo, and a brief description of your business. So like I said, if you're looking for a simple place that just gets the customer to the checkout process, this is it. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, the money. Now, many of us do it for the love, but we also do it for what? The money, okay? So you need to know how you're going to get paid. You can go ahead and set your prices with an additional markup so that you're profiting off of the designs that you're selling. And Doxzoo is going to pay those commissions out to you on a monthly basis, 1 month in arrears, directly to your PayPal account. Very simple. Other important small print fact that you need to know, the service fee that Doxzoo takes is 15%. You're not handling any inventory or doing any fulfillment or shipping. I know personally, fulfillment and shipping can take up so much time. I actually have a longer shipping window because I like for my orders to pile up, so I only have to go to the post office once or twice a week because I live so far from it. So I know that that can be a strain, especially if you're a new business owner. So with that service fee, it gives you the peace of mind that your order is going to be printed, handled, and shipped in a very professional manner. So I think that covers all of the basic important information, but I'm sure it'll be more helpful if we actually walk through the service together. So let's get into it. First things first, you're going to want to set up your account through Doxzoo.com. I will have it linked down in the description, but it's very simple, Doxzoo.com. So go ahead, get your account ready. I've been using it for years, so of course I already have an account, and I'm going to walk you through how I use the Share and Sell. Once I'm here on the Doxzoo homepage, I'm already logged in. I can go to my orders and go to saved products, and I already have a product that I would like to use for this. If you're new to Doxzoo, of course, you're going to have to upload your product for the first time. I suggest that you go and look through some of my older videos because I have lots walking through using Doxzoo, adding my planner there, the specifications that I like. But as you'll watch this channel more, you'll get to know I love A5, I love gold wire binding. That's just my style, okay? So we're going to use one of my previous planners to walk through the share and sell. So once I'm over here at my orders and my saved products, it's a good idea to go through and add a custom name to your saved products just to make it easier to navigate. So here I have my Paper Sanders planner, and I will give you a look at all of the specifications. Soft touch is my absolute favorite. I always highly recommend that. And I'll actually give you a look at the product so you can see what we're actually working on. So once you get familiar with the Doxzoo service, you'll see that it's very easy to add all of your customizations once you're getting your product together. So I'm just gonna go in and update my binding to gold, which is my favorite, but as you can see, there are a ton of options. But I do find that the gold gives my product a very luxe feel, and it's very popular with my customers specifically. My cover is already set up to be the soft touch laminated, which I love. And we can do a quick scroll through of what the inner pages look like to make sure that everything is aligned. So once you have your product all set up, you can save and share this product. And I'm just gonna do replace existing product to make sure I have the right one. And now that we're back on the saved products screen, we can just go ahead and click share. Now here is where it's going to give me information on the price that I'm currently paying for one. Again, one of my favorite things about Doxzoo, there are no minimums. So if I was to buy this to have it shipped to me, I think this is very fair pricing. For the purpose of this video, let's just say that we want this planner to be $25. So we're gonna go ahead and add our markup here. Keep in mind that this is in their rates and I want it to be 25 in US dollars. So I did it a markup of $8.83. Here is where I can add a product description. So let's go ahead and add that in. And as you go through, it gives you little prompts to help you make sure you're filling everything correctly. There is a 250 character max. So that'll help you make sure that you're using all the space up. Then we just want to go ahead and choose a product image. So I uploaded an image and I just took this image with my cell phone. As long as it's clear, a little aesthetic, you know, something to give your customers an idea of what it looks like in real life. And you can also do more than one image. So you're not limited to one image, you can do up to 5. So there's also a feature to add related products. So that's great if you have other products to share. Right now, I'm just doing the one. And I simply agree to the terms and confirm that I have the right to sell this content because it's mine, I own it, and I can create the shared product. From here, I can see my whole seller profile, which gives me a view of the products that I'm selling, as well as a dashboard that tells me how many of the products I have sold. And in order to get started with selling, I'm literally just gonna click copy link for sharing. Once that link is copied, I can use that on social media, email, in person, airdrop. I can put it on a flyer and let people know, spread the word. My planner is available at this link. Go ahead and shop. So let's go to the link and see what it looks like from the customer side. So here we are on my seller profile with my product. Like I said, it's very clean and simple. I didn't have to do any coding. I was able to upload my business logo. I do not have a description here right now, but I can go ahead and add that in. And then I have the product name, the product description, the product price, and a very simple add to basket button, and then the image that I uploaded. Again, you can do up to 5 images just to give your customer a real view at what they're getting. And what I love about Doxzoo is that when you're creating that product, it does give you a preview of like the inner pages. So you can turn that into like a cute little collage of photos to show your customers what the inside of your product looks like. So the customer would then just click add to basket. And voila, it's that simple. Another thing I really love about Share and Sell is although Doxzoo is your printing partner and they're taking on a bulk of the work with the printing, the storing, and the fulfillment and the shipping, your customer is not going to receive a package with a bunch of Doxzoo branding. So your brand stays front and center while your customer receives exactly what they wanted. So let's recap. You want to start a stationery business, but you don't have anywhere to store inventory. You don't have the budget to purchase inventory, and you're getting stressed out thinking about MOQs from all these different vendors. This is the solution for you. Doxzoo Share and Sell makes it easy to not only design your products and keep them saved in one place, but share them directly with your customers through easy links and your very neat and cozy seller profile. I love this option for people at every stage. Like me, I'm not a new shop owner, but hey, the budget is a little tight, okay? And there's some new products that I want to try out. I want to get customer feedback. So it's not feasible for me to purchase all these different products and keep them on hand. I only have this tiny little storage cabinet, okay? Has to hold everything that I sell, and I run out of space, and I run out of budget, and I run out of funds. So sometimes I want to try new things without the stress of having to worry about how am I going to pay for it, how am I going to ship it here, I'm going to have to reship it back out to the customer. And this is a great solution for just canceling out all the stress, all the questions. Hey, you want to try my new product? Here's the link right here. So I really appreciate Doxzoo for offering this service, and I know that they'll continue to offer great features that really support the solopreneur, the small business owner, the creative, the artist. They're literally here for us, our creative communities. I can actually give you a peek at the product quality because not only do I sell planners, but I use them myself. Yes, I use my own products because I love the Doxzoo quality. It has a super buttery cover, some really great quality pages. As you can see, I have a nice spread here of some ideas that I was working on. This is the gold binding that I constantly brag about. The binding is very sturdy, very high quality. I have been using this planner all year. I'm rough and tough with it, throwing it on my desk, taking it in my bag, in my backpack, traveling with it. And the quality is amazing. Like I said, I usually go with A5. This is my favorite size, so just a little comparison. I literally can't say enough good things about the amazing Doxzoo quality and customer service, and the fact that they help you take your product idea from your mind to your customer's hands with ease. Drop all your questions down below. If you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate a subscribe. And like I said, you can go to my playlist on how to start a stationery shop to see all my great videos about Doxzoo. I even have a really cool unboxing of the planner that we just walked through setting up on Share and Sell. And I look forward to using them again for my next round of products. And I can't wait to see what you create. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.